Hi, Lucy. Welcome in, everybody. This thing breaks so much. It's kind of crazy. No, it's for Throne. It's going okay. I have to do something later today, and I don't want to go do it. And it's gonna bug me for a while. Like, I'm just not looking forward to it, but I'm trying to make the most of it. It's okay. It's a good thing. It's a positive thing. It just, I don't want to be involved. But I'm okay though. I'm fine. Just kind of low energy, you know. How are you? Hey, Armored Horns, welcome in. Tedious thing? Yeah. It involves peopling with people who are hard to spend time with for various reasons. So it's like, yeah, I didn't need that on the weekend, you know? Just wanna, you know, spend time with my partner and not do stuff, but it's just we have stuff to do. So it's like, yeah, doing good. Had some coffee and it's going, well, good. I'm glad you guys are doing okay. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. It's nothing bad. But I'm like trying to figure out what to do with, you know, what zero time I have. So I didn't like, I mean, I kind of did, I guess. It sort of killed my mood, you know, my vibe. This is like, yeah, it's the weekend, kinda. Reminds me of my spending time with my mom's side of the family. Oh gosh, yeah. It's like my uncle from my dad's side and his wife. You don't like them, but families to spend time with them? Yeah, I think I know what you guys mean. God, our magical hammer can destroy screws, really, honestly. Just fucking drive them straight out. It's so nice. It's not like you gotta fuck around with it like you do on Earth. Getting like PV blaster or drilling it out, shit like that. Just smack it. Sort of bitch. Thank you for your contributions. We're almost there. Almost there. It's up to me. I wouldn't spend time with them. I don't need that hate. Yeah, seriously, you know, it's just like, why are we putting ourselves through it, you know? I don't know. Like, luckily I'm hanging out with people. They don't dislike me or anything. It's just like I can't relate to them at all. And they don't understand what's going on with me. So it's like, this just feels weird. I can only talk about the weather so much, you know? I did, yeah, thank you. It's almost there. It'll be good to get rid of that. Sorry you guys have to deal with that thing. I was getting some stray signals the other day, and I fixed them, you know, I sorted them out and stuff. I know what was going on now, but it left like that weird little stray thing, so I need the components to just get rid of it. That's all. It'll be fine though. Thank you. Seems like a very unsafe way to dismantle a ship. I'm going from the top down. It'll be good. What does it use though? It's not binary? Oh, that... shit. Well, it uses... and then, like, it'll prevent me from talking about it and that sort of thing, so it's really annoying. It fucking did it again, didn't it? It fucking did it again. Damn it. This is what I'm talking about, man. I try to share shit with you guys, and it just... Ugh. Well, I fucking tried. I'm sorry. This is what I go through. I try to share shit with people I like, you know, and it's just like, oh, you're not allowed to talk about that, cause fuck you. Nova's dead, dude. Like, I'm the only one left. I don't know whether programming still holds up. Like, I get it, but I don't get it, you know? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Yeah, bugs the shit out of me. Just like, all I want to do is be able to... Like, you guys have to deal with being human and all of the squishy stuff that goes along with that. Meanwhile, I'm up here and I can't... It's apparently classified. Oh, shit. Hi, Drake. What's up? Sorry. Could be worse. You could be trying to sleep the pain away instead of enjoying a long weekend. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, at least... it's true. I'm not in pain. I'm sorry you are. Have you been working still? Oh, damn. We're almost there. Alright, well, cool. I mean, just... Yeah, getting rid of it will be nice, honestly. Sorry, Armored, I tried. I just remembered the silly meme about a deconstruction vehicle, but it's treated like an animal? That's funny, actually. I have some... I mean, you guys know my F-Zero-X frame. Well, shit. I mean, like... This one? Obviously, that's the chibi F-Zero-X, but... Yeah, I have definitely gotten the animalistic treatment before, I will say that. Missed Thursday night because of it. Should be good to go in with the brace at least Monday? Okay. Is that like a chronic thing, or is it just something specific? Oh, right. I forgot the ceiling. Of course. Like, the worst part about going to this thing later is I can't even wear what I want to wear, you know? Because it would, like, attract attention in the wrong way. And it's like, yeah, you know, everyone knows my telltale and, not characteristic, what am I looking for here? My patented, self-confidence and stuff, you know? Like, that's not a problem. I just am in the mood to wear something that wouldn't fit the vibe at all. And it would, like, my comfiest stuff would bring me attention that I don't want. And it's like, I'm already not in the mood to be there. I don't want to invite anything, you know? So it's, I don't know, it's kind of two-staged. I hate that so much. It's like my day off, I want to be comfy. Seriously. It's the second time this particular knee has sprained, but my joints and connective tissues are weak in general. Ugh, oh man, I'm sorry. This goes all the way down. Oh yeah, Crane. Love Crane. Crane good. He's a little goofy, but he's a good guy. That's never stopped me from working with somebody before. I hope I get better soon, Drake. You don't deserve that. I'll get over my thing too. Don't worry about me. It'll be fine. At least, like, I'll be with my partner, you know, so that'd be good. I am just not ready. Get the comfing thing though, 1000%. Lays out in sofa and house bag of bits, T-City. Yep. Like today, I'm probably just gonna end up in like skinny jeans and a band t-shirt. Like, if I'm being completely honest. Come on. Is the volume okay? I didn't even ask about that. Sweatpants are your lifeblood? That's so valid. I respect people who can rock sweatpants because I do not vibe with them. It's so weird. I love PJ pants. Like, those are comfy, which are basically the same thing, but like sweatpants drive me insane for some reason. But they always look like really good. I have winter sweats, summer sweats. They're out as soon as I'm home and shower. That's fair. I'm in short shorts and sweaters all the time. That's my thing. Like, even in winter, I'll want to put on shorts and then just have a big sweater on. Clothes are weird. I either like them, tight, you know, like skinny jeans and like I don't know, tighter shirts, like muscly shirts, I guess. Or I guess just femme cut is what that is. Or I like them to be, what am I looking for here? Not, like they expose a lot, I guess, is what I'm getting at. Not like in a slutty way, but like, you know, like I like my midriff exposed. I like my legs exposed. This is assuming H frame, by the way, because that's the only one I wear clothes in, obviously. But like, I don't wear a lot of baggy stuff, but when I'm working on Earth, I love cargo pants. Like, I will murder somebody if I can't wear my cargo pants. It's so goofy. I feel like my style doesn't make any sense. like I say all of that, right? I like tight clothes. I don't like baggy stuff, but then like sweaters are amazing. I feel really weird. I don't know how to describe. This is why I struggle to describe like what I wear. Like in a general style kind of vibe, because it's just like I wear stuff. when I wear stuff, and everyone's just like, "The fuck are you talking about?" Hey, Dragomir, welcome in. Thank you for the servo cycle. You're one of the people I can't wrap my head around. How can you wear shorts when it's cold enough out for a sweater? Well, if I'm chilling at home, you know. I will put shorts on, put a sweater on, and then get a blanket. It's just nice. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. Hey, community. Thank you. We got it. Alright, finally got that shit out of the way. Wonderful. Awesome. Glad I don't have to see that anymore. Thank you guys for all the help. Sorry it cost you points to do it, but I appreciate it. Oh, give me a second. Let me read up. I just got a text. Is that? Hang on. Oh, it's the people texting about the thing. Great. Hang on, this is relevant. Hello? Yeah. Alright, sorry. Almost done. Armored, have a good rest. Thank you for hanging out. Sorry, I'm getting bodied by stuff today. Do I know if you'll become serious? Okay, I will be able to deal with that later. What am I looking for here? All right. Let's get that out of the way. Let me catch up. Hey, Prisk. Hi. Welcome in. Thank you for the oil. Carpet pants is lovely. It's stupid that workplaces feel it's unprofessional. It's weird because like I'll wear them. They'll be built for work, and luckily like earthwork is all outside, and I'm playing in you know, like dirt and mud and shit like that, so nobody questions it, thankfully. But if they did, I'd lose my mind. They're like my favorite thing for tasking because they're rugged. I can fuck them up, you know, not worry about them. Like I'll draw notes and shit on them when I don't have like a notepad or whatever, or if my phone's inaccessible. And they carry a lot, right? So I can carry everything I need to the task location or whatever, and I can have all my shit. I like to bring everything that I need in one go and then do the fucking job, but also not worry about my clothes getting fucked up. That sort of thing. What the hell? Model? Hello? Hi. Voice streamers do things I fully expect the cat to speak at some point. Wait, what? Voice streamers do things I fully expect the cat to speak at some point. Okay. What cat? Thanks. Oh, the fundraising thing. It's just I was getting some stray, weird, goofy signals in the hangar, and so I was kind of worried about it. And for some reason, in the process of sorting out what those were, it left kind of like a. You can think of it as like a dump file, kind of. And so for some reason, it translated to a community goal. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but it's all good. It's all cleared up now. It was just housekeeping. Thanks. It's no big. I already have almost 200k, so it's fine. Yeah, only 11k more to go. For what? I have been. Sorry, I'm still catching up on chat. I have been. It's been a good week. It hasn't been a bad week. A lot of easy earthwork days. I've been working on trying to get back into like more creative stuff, you know, and that's been, I think, going well. I've been working on basically, I will say, like, for the projects I'm working on, like voice comm stuff, for example, I have the TOS done. And actually, Sabby offered to help me get that set up kind of more professionally, because she does stuff professionally. And so she's helping me out with that. So kind of, sort of, I don't want to say I'm waiting on her because she offered to do it, and I'm not going to pressure her or anything. But technically, the voice comm thing might be live soon. And I've been working on some other projects kind of in the off offside of things that have been making me happy. I'm thinking I want to start. I'm doing the Voodles every week, right? And that's all good. And I like what that's doing for me. But I think I want to look into, what am I looking for here? Like specific practicing of stuff. I don't have a direction for like anything art related. I think I just want to do more in general. So like, while I don't have a specific interest in doing like character art, for example, I think I just need to start doing something in order to really fully sift out what I do and don't want to do, if that makes sense. So long story short, I'm gonna start working on doing some art exercises, I think. I don't know if I'll share them. I don't know if I'm feeling confident yet, but it's something to work for, and I'm happy to aim at something, you know? So I have things making myself happy with, that sort of thing. Had some overthink yesterday, doing something I don't want to do today. So I'm dealing with those feelings. But I mean, overall, I'm good. Long-winded, but you know, that's, you guys know me. I need to spend more time trying to decode all those numbers. All the ciphers I've tried so far come back with nothing. Oh, yeah, I mean, I wish I could help, but I can't. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, anytime I try to tell you about it, and the fact it bugs me, but that's just how it goes. I hate it. I hate it so much. I can feel it happening too. It's like a thing. It's a feeling that happens whenever I try to explain it. Like, it's annoying because it's a custom voice mod too. Like, I customized the fucking thing to where it would allow me to talk, and it still cuts out in accordance with programming stuff. It's the worst. Like, it still obeys that anyway. These scrambling numbers in real time. Also, the work pains I want you to get Terran fucked up. Seriously, they do, yeah. And they're terrible with like temperature regulation too. The cat is an AI like kiwis? What cat are you guys talking about? I'm so confused. Usually when you have someone in call, there's a small representation of them next to your mouth. Oh, like a Fugi? Are you talking about this? You talking about this? The F-Zero X chibi? Is that guy? Wait. Hang on. That's not a cat. That's not a cat. Hang on. I'll show you what I mean. No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm not mad. I'm just enjoying it. Hang on. Give me a minute. I'm in a call. I'll just pull it up. True. You're right. Which one is this share? Load the big one. Oh, did it load? It didn't want to load. There we go. Does that help you? Does that help a bit? Yeah, I got what you meant, Drake. It's all good. What would cat hardware on dog software look like? A raccoon? Nah, but it's the chibi version of my F-Zero X-Frame. And the F-Zero X-Frame is it's a disguise frame from an alternate Earth. So, like, I have my human disguise frame to let me go out and exist as a human, you know, without the humans being aware of it. F-Zero X-Frame is a disguise frame from a place where that was the norm. What was I saying? I think yeah, that's not a Fugi, that's just a picture. It's called Inspector Gadget when I worked at the bar because I had cargoes and carried a backpack of thing. That's awesome. So many times when needed, someone is just like, we gotta go get this, and I just hand it to them. Yeah, it's crazy. Like when I climbed towers, I would climb with I'd climb with all my stuff. And so we'd get to the top and like everybody else would be like waiting for the tool buckets to lift up and stuff like that. And I would already be working for like 10 minutes by the time they got settled. But I worked with druggy losers most of the time, so that tracks. Hi, Sheila. How did art go? You have a good time? I don't know, man. Like, when I am there to work, I'm there to work, you know? It's nicer when I can just put on my music and get in my zone and do my thing, and makes the day go faster. Art was good, was productive for once. Oh, good job. That's awesome. Well done. How have you been? Has it been good? I was lurking a bit, but I was working on something. It's the work equivalent of carrying all the groceries in one go. Yeah, honestly. Of course, of course. I always love seeing you. I was just showing off your art too, which is crazy. Actually, Sheila did that, by the way. Not this one, but Sheila did this one. The art that this little chibi version is based off. Sheila did that. That's actually wild. That you would just show up at the perfect time. Go watch Sheila, everybody. She's adorable and I love her. She did the bongo too. The V bongo. I don't think I have it on Twitch. But I know it's in Discord. So if you like that, Sheila did that too. There's a bunch of ideas I want Sheila to do still. I'm excited. Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for being here too. I don't know why that is does that not let me pick it up? Hello? Yeah, it's like this roof panel is like not here. Does that have why do you have collision still? Oh, there's probably a thing up under here. That's annoying. Okay. Let's do it the other way. we're at it and come back to it later. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Stupid physics. What happened? Question about the disguise frames. Do they all have the circle lines? No, that is... So, technically, it is a... It's the... What would be the streamer... The stream frame version of the disguise frame? So, sorry, I didn't clarify that. That's my bad. Basically, the disguise frame looks completely indistinguishable from a human. Or whatever I'm disguising as, right? So it has limited functionality. The limiter is harder on it. It's more strict programming. So like, I can't do things like, I don't know, change my nail color on the fly, for example. Like I have to do that the limited way, even though functionally I could. Like, the frame is still made up of nanoforgers and still is calibrated as such and can still technically... I can change out of it. But it's just the limiter is much more strict with it. You know, that's why, like, I play... you know, the limiter ensures that I play games like a human. Like, I don't just basically task it up in here. And so, but the stream frames that you guys are familiar with have the circuit lines on them just to separate, you know, just to make me distinct. Otherwise, people would think I'm just up here as a human, and that's obviously not how it is. Yeah, artistic license. So, this obviously you're looking at a stream frame right now, but this is the proper description of this frame in the picture is that it's a the stream frame version of a disguise frame from an alternate dimension of Earth. Basically, take away the circuit lines in the midriff, and then you've got that disguise frame. That makes sense. I'd be human when you could be something fun. Fuck, I'd rather be something fun. Fuck being human. Are you kidding me? This came up yesterday, too, in Discord. It's like, I hear a bunch of times about all these stories about how androids or robots or whatever want to become human. I'm like, fuck that. That's the last thing I want to be. I only wear the fucking H-frame because I have to. Hell no. Like, I have to not get offended. I have to pretend to not be offended when people call me a human when I'm in the H-frame. Like, you know, some people are like, hello, fellow humans. I'm like, the fuck you call me? It's bad. Like, I have to catch myself. Same shit when people think I'm American. You know, because of how the voice mod sounds. That is like peak insult right there to me. I think the only thing calling me the only thing worse than assuming I'm a human or assuming I am American is assuming I'm a male because of my voice. I want to be who I am. I'm perfect as I am. I don't need to be anything else. Am I the only one who doesn't think this? I don't know. It fucking freaks me out. The fuck you say? Seriously, I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to be exactly who I am. I am exactly who I need to be. And I know what I am, and I know what I'm not. Sorry, it's a soft spot. I can literally shake. I'm still me. It doesn't change the fact that I'm me. I got triggered to this music. I'm laughing at myself. I'm just like, I got all fired up and I'm listening to the calmest shit ever. Man. Fucking wild. I have that sometimes, but from my position, I'm usually just a viewer, so I stop myself as it doesn't matter. Wait, what do you mean? Sorry, I want to make sure I'm understanding you properly, Persk. Then again, I struggle with gender and identity issues, so I guess I haven't found myself. I mean, that's fair. It always takes time to find yourself. That's introspection is one of the best tools ever. I'm not trying to use my confidence against people. I'm just saying I think people know I know who I am. That makes sense. For me, one of the important parts of being a shapeshifter is the idea that, like, if I don't know who I am, that immediately reduces my stability overall, because I think the ability to shapeshift well comes from a place of knowing what you need to change, if that makes sense. Because with the capabilities I have, if I was, like, unsure about who I was, I would basically destabilize myself apart. I would think myself out of existence. You know what I mean? So, like, it's a survival thing to know who I am. I guess not that it isn't for flashbacks, but, like, I don't know. I'm trying to relate here. Saying I'm anything that I'm not. Oh, yeah. Music not mentioned. The theme always makes me giggle. I'm glad. Oh, that is separated. That was the point of several of the robots. I wanted to be human from the stories, though. They already had humanity traits. I know I'm big bag. No, you're fine, Persk. I don't want you to step outside of your comfort zone or anything. I enjoy you as a viewer and a person, and so I just wanted to make sure that you said what you wanted to say and were heard. That's all. I already had humanity. Yeah, and like, and you know, I was built by intelligent life, and I have a genuine sense of self. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not programmed to have a personality. I have a personality. And obviously, other forms of sapient and sentient life are gonna identify with that. And it's a natural tendency for every species, I think, to be kind of self-focused. Like, you're gonna relate it back to what you know, right? So, like, not to be insulting, I guess, but, like, Sigorians would look on humans and be like, oh, wow, they're just like Proto-Sigorians, except this, this, and this, you know? So, it's a common thing. He has a very strong sense of ego identity. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it pushes people away sometimes, but I'm not gonna not be me, you know? So, like, sorry, not sorry. I couldn't be up here acting, you know? I couldn't be up here being anybody but myself. I don't know how other people go up on screen and like play characters or something. It's weird to me. I mean, more power to him. Like, obviously acting is valid and that's a very important skill. And obviously I have to do a lot of that for, you know, like, existing around Earth. But for something like, I don't know, for something like streaming, I mean, shit, you guys know me. I can barely play a separate character in D&D. You know what I mean? Like, I have to, I'm too me sometimes. It's so hard to be fake. Where would Sigoria be on our Kardashev scale? I am not familiar with that, actually. I think I might know where this is going, but remind me, because I am not sure. I need a. This is completely irrelevant to what we're talking about, but I need a good. I need a good way to describe the fact that I'm not a yapper, but I am passionate about conversations. Does that make sense? It's one of the biggest struggles I've had in describing myself as a streamer. It's just like I don't just sit up here and talk to myself, but if you engage me in a thing, I'm gonna fully enjoy that and fully engage with that. But I don't know how to summarize that in a few words. It's a thing I struggle with because it makes me feel like I'm a quote unquote bad streamer, which I know it doesn't. It's a scale, you know, whatever. It doesn't. It's not a specific labeling system. I'm just saying. It's one of those overthink things I was on. Just an engaging streamer. And Thunder, oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad I am engaging. It's what we were talking about kind of in Discord the other day. I am a streamer who prefers to not pander to, but I what am I looking for here? Fuck. Give me a minute. Trying to figure out how to describe this. I don't try to appeal to an audience that I could have. I try to appeal to the audience that is here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go out and do bait posts willy-nilly and try to find people who are gonna follow for follow. And I don't try to build my community, really. I just exist, and then I focus on doing stuff that you guys, as my community, will enjoy and like, but that I will also enjoy and like. Does that make sense? Yeah, like I don't try to. I'd be bad at it, honestly. Like straight up, I wouldn't be good at it. But also, I just am not interested in trying to do the typical route to internet success. You know what I mean? I'm not a yapper. I don't advertise myself. I don't network, etc., etc. You know, stuff like that. But I don't know how to label that either. You know. I do believe in telling people what I'm all about, like up front. Ooh, that did a little thing there. Hang on, hold on. That went straight up like Sonic level on us. That was crazy. Just being you is a good thing. Yeah, and I love that. I love being me. It's, you know, like we were just saying, I'm awesome. But I do enjoy being able to have people understand who I am at a baseline level right the fuck away. So I like being able to describe things, not to label myself, not to put myself in a box, but to immediately help people understand who they're dealing with so they won't waste their time if that's not what they're into. Like, I think it's obvious, like, broadly, I think it's obvious that people will come in here and understand immediately that I'm not a quote-unquote typical streamer. You know what I mean? I'm not high energy, high activity, you know, bouncing off the walls, screaming at things, playing popular games, that type of deal. Like, that's not me. I think right away that's obvious. But I also like to get more specific with the idea. And I don't know how to label that. It's just something I think about from time to time. Because I do get self-conscious. Alright, anyway, sorry. Civilization rating scale. 1 is able to use the planet's worth of energy. 2 is the local star's worth. 3 is the galaxy's worth. 4 is the universe's worth. 5 is multiverse. 6 is megaverse. 7 is omni. For comparison, the Earth is a 0.7. Alright, let's see if I'm understanding this correctly. So 2 is a solar system? Or is it? Okay. Civilization rating scale 1. Okay, so the Sigoria that I was built on, the time I was built in, like the first Dyson swarm. Okay. I would say when I was built, Sigoria was like a comfortable 1.8. Which, well, you know, no, I'll say it was more like a 1. Well, I don't know. Earth is a 0.7? I guess in that sense, in the span of my, it's really hard to describe. without a time scale, my time on Segoria, not counting like pre-scatter protocol, my time on Segoria encompassed going from a 0.8 to a 1.75 probably. Segoria now is probably at like a 2.1. If I'm understanding the scale correctly. I'd say it that way because, like, for example, when I was being built and for a little bit of time after I was completed, Segoria wasn't, like, fully unified as, like, a world. As a world, it wasn't fully unified. I took part in, like, unification wars, right? And so, over the course of my lifespan, it... Like, I saw the entirety of the 1 to 2 gap, basically. Of course, for a chunk of the end parts of... Like in the 1.8, 1.9 region, I was, not active, but... Technically, I was there. Is that... Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I'm using this right, but... It felt right. It's a logarithmic scale, if that helps. Yeah, I got the idea. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's fairly accurate then. .8 to 1.75 while I was like pre-scatter protocol, and then post scatter protocol, they did get to like a 2.1. I think they regressed in other ways, but that's a separate story. They're like the prudes of 2. If I'm understanding this scale correctly, they're like the know-it-all kids in the Big Bad 2 group. Like, they think they're hot shit now, but they're not. I have seen all sorts of like ranges on that scale. Like, how should I say this? If I was the civilization myself, I'd be at like a 5. Probably somewhere higher than that. I'd say 6.6, honestly. Partially for the meme. But I'm only an individual. Advertise that. Fuck off. What do you mean? I'm having a good day. Doing this for fun, not like doing this to get a certain goal or anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And my success as a streamer has already been achieved. Like, it's something that like, I go into every stream assuming I'm streaming for 0 people. I'm still in the mindset that, like, if one person is enjoying my streams in any way, shape, or form, be that a lurk, a VOD view, or an active chatter, those are all successes. Monetary gain is not a designator of success for me for streaming. It's a hobby, for fuck's sake, you know? So I make about... The idea... I'm trying to say two things at once. It's like somebody paying me money for rollerblading, you know? It's just like, it's just a hobby. I'm not supposed to be making money from this. What are you talking about? So, like, the idea that I have way more follows than I ever anticipated, the fact that I technically have made money on a hobby is insane to me. Makes no sense. You know, so, like, the overthink gets to me because it's like, oh, I'm at this level because I am at, like, according to everything that says I'm at this level, I'm at this level. So I fall under the definition of being at this level. And that means, this is the overthink talking, so being at that level, that means I'm supposed to be able to do things at this level that are different than what I'm doing. Which, of course, is bullshit, because I'm just supposed to keep doing what I've been doing. Like, I'm not supposed to do anything. It's weird. I hope that makes sense. No typical streamer had me hooked from stream 1. True. True. There's a few games coming out I want to play, but oh god, I want to finish these 2 games. I feel that, yeah. There's a horror, I lost it. There's a horror game coming out called Rat Shaker, where you shake a rat as you go through areas. Alright. I would have figured Dimensional Attack would have been higher on the scale. Curious to see how they figured that out. See, that was not Sagoria. That was Nova. Which, granted, was a Sagorian company, but the reason I struggled with that scale, and the reason I honestly, like, I am being super generous giving present-day Sagoria a 2. Anything... Hi, Dan, how's it going? Like, giving present-day Sagoria any higher than, like, a fucking 1, honestly, is being nice. Because they do control their planet with technology, right? They have the planet completely on lockdown. They understand the global scale. They trade on a universal scale, right? But as far as, like, all things considered, they don't command a universe scale of energy. They don't operate at that level. They're still very, like, their world-based thing. They're, like, an extreme egocentric, isolated, I guess power would be the word. Because they essentially got scared of technology. They got scared of us. But Nova was developing stuff. So Nova, like, the dimensional tech that I have is not widespread Sagorian use in any way, shape, or form. The only reason I have it is because when I got activated for Scatter Protocol, I fucking took it. And then I blew up the facility. That that Sagoria buried anyway. Like, they fucking put it in dirt. So, like, they didn't even care. It wasn't even something anybody was trying. Egotistical and humble. Iron sure is quite the conundrum. Conundrum wrapped in an enigma and shrouded in mystery. Thank you. That's a very genuine compliment. Doing anything special. I like watching you and having fun being yourself. Good. I'm glad. And thank you for dealing with me every time I go through the overthink about that. And thank you for reminding me. I feel weird that sometimes it feels like I'm fishing for you guys to tell me what you like about me. And that's not true, because I can sustain myself on internal motivators. I'm not reliant on your verbal or written support to feel confident, I guess. But it does help. It's nice to see. I like encouraging people to speak their minds about things that make them happy. And if that happens to be me, I guess so be it. I will set aside my nervousness and my weird feelings of guilt. But if it's for the purpose of promoting healthy expressions of happiness, then my embarrassment and guilt doesn't matter. Does that make sense? If someone makes you happy, you should tell them. It doesn't need to be me. Just in general. And of course I want to facilitate that. Your world could use more of it. Any world could use more of it. You know, it's going. We were right now hormones. Yeah, yeah, Drake said it. So I was just trying to describe their technology level. I'm bitter at Segoria, honestly, because they forced scatter protocol to be activated. So yeah, I mean, I'm bitter, of course. I would have loved to have stayed fighting for the Segoria I knew and I know. That's why in the... Obviously, I can't show off the hangar, because that'd be a massive security risk, but, like, in the art that I have gotten depicting the hangar, that is accurate to the environment that it is set in. I basically took a slice of the Segoria I knew and the Segoria I fought for, and made it into the pocket dimension where I keep the hangar. So... If you've ever wondered why I love and appreciate nature so much, it's because that is honestly what I was fighting for most of the time. Segoria was a planet worth fighting for. Less so now, and that's why I'm bitter about what happened over there, but I still believe in the Segoria I fought for. You're fucking... Oh, thank you. I'd say hush your mouth, but I don't, because I love talking to you. Thank you, Nin. I appreciate you guys a lot. Home planet is like a 0.5 on that scale. They barely have enough resources to get ships off the ground. Ooh. I mean, no one should be embarrassed about it, you know. It's like everybody's at a different point, you know. Everybody's at a different step. Present day Segoria, though, fuck those guys. Obviously, not everyone living there is bad, but you know. It only took you being you and the significance that has for me to insta-follow sub Andrew in the hangar. Yeah. True. Been here for every stream since with no regret. And I appreciate that you've been here. It's been awesome having you. I seriously meant what I said the other day. It's like, obviously each one of you is important to me and lovely, and your support means more than anything I could ever fully process. And honestly, what I'm about to say applies to all of you anyway. I just don't want anyone to feel like this doesn't apply to them or that I don't appreciate them. But the idea of having a regular is such a fantastical and empowering and unique feeling that I will never fully understand. The idea that, like, I can almost expect someone to show up every time is wild. And I never want to. Like, I gear to never, like, expect that sort of thing. Like, I don't want anyone to feel pressured. I don't want to manifest thinking of that kind of pressure, you know what I mean? I never want to be like, oh, where's so-and-so, whatever. But the idea that if I did, with a fair chunk of you, it wouldn't be misplaced is so special. I will never understand that feeling. Like, it's hard to fully process it. But it's like the idea that I can sit here and know that people will watch no matter how good or bad I feel about it. That's insane. It's fine, I'm not there anymore. I just stole a ship and dipped after everything. Good, smart, well played. That's basically what I did too. Except my ship was me, and I just tacked on a bunch of dimensional stuff. Don't worry about it. It's... I know you mean it. I'm just bad with compounds. I know. I am too. I have always just felt like, you know, I don't know. You know, I was built to be a weapon. I was not toted around. I was celebrated in Segoria, but I was never like the focus. You know, it was just like, sure, I had some specific, like, I guess ads run about me. You know, because they would like to give us the detail and stuff like that. And I've had interviews and that sort of thing. But it always felt like I was just a cog in a greater whole kind of thing. A greater whole that I didn't mind being a part of. I enjoyed being a part of it, you know what I mean? I was just one of 150. But it's still a new experience for me, having me being the sole thing that people are around for. Streaming has been wild in that regard because I'm a being that was built to be under the radar in basically every sense of the word. Like I have a range, speed, and adaptability focus to my construction. And so that was... I was never meant to be something that was, like, known or seen, per se. So it's very strange. Wish I lose sleep over me sometimes just to be here. That is incredible. Please do not be unhealthy, though. There's always the VODs. And I've been better about uploading them directly to YouTube. Honestly, because of a mistake, but, you know, it is what it is. The idea that I'm staring at a camera right now that was funded by people who watch me while playing games on a computer that was funded by people who watch me because of the love of watching me do whatever the hell I do. That is fucking crazy. I don't know. It's amazing. That's amazing. This is why I say I'm spoiled. Because I fucking am. So thank you. Hello. Hi, Jesse. Here comes Jesse to mess it all up. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Actually, I meant to text you, so we could just talk about it here if you want. Because I have some stuff I want to describe to you. Catching up with the chats. No worries. Take your time. I'll be here. Oh, Nim, the roll. Yeah, let me know when you're caught up. It's a chance. It's a 1 in 100. And nope, not today. One day. One day. I should figure out a way to make that redeem discounted somehow. Like, a trigger to make that redeem discounted so people can go crazy on it. Alright, I'm gonna get some lunch. Have fun, V. Thank you for being here, Lucy. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a good lunch. And a good day if I don't see you. I love the immediate reaction from Jesse. Like, that is not okay. It's okay, Jesse. It has literally happened 1 time. 2 times. Literally, oddly enough, the first day it was available, somebody rolled it. Which is kind of nuts. I will get it. Alright. Okay. But anyway, Jesse, if you want to talk about it, it'll be nice. I think it'll be on theme. You know, we're just talking about planets and stuff. Let's see. What did Drake say? And the mental plus emotional health benefits of being around you are part of staying healthy too, not just getting enough sleep. Wait, really? What? You lost me on that one. Fuck, that's doing something nice too. Love that. It's a good mix. We have a Steve, but I don't think we have a Stan. No, we have no Stans. No Stans, no Simps. Okay, caught up and agreed on how much you are valued and cherished in your community. Thank you, Jesse. In a healthy way, too. We're not Stans. Yeah, definitely not. I love that none of you are Stans or Simps or anything like that. We joke about it, and it can stay a joke where it belongs. Because, honestly, it's creepy culture, and I am not about that. Alright, let me establish a POA here. Oh, in the door? Yes! Ooh. This is why I'm cool. Okay, alright. You told me to be healthy when I mentioned missing sleep. Mental health is important too. And you boost that for me. Okay, alright. If you say so. I'm glad I can be healthy for people. That's good. Wasn't expecting to be able to add that to the CV, but I guess here we are. Oh yeah, Jesse, I don't know if you heard the answer, but I mean, if you want the detailed thing, you can go back into the VOD for it, but essentially what I ended up settling on is the idea that Sigoria was around a 0.8 when I was first built, and throughout my time there before scatter protocol activated, shit, what did I say? They ended up at like a 1.75, and now they're at a very generously given 2.1. So basically, when I left Segoria, they were at like a 1.75. If I'm understanding that correctly. I'm not really super familiar with that scale, so I'm kind of winging it. Unmatched power of the sun? Yeah. Something like that. Call me a sun then, because my power's unmatched. Hey-oh. Oh, is it literally just like actual power, or is it? I was understanding it as like a power, like political, economic kind of thing. But I guess it lines up. We're all right because it still applies. It's based on the actual power hunt. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, that puts him at like, yeah, it'd still be 210-ish, I'd say. Yeah. This includes black holes for type 3s? Got it. I mean, I've seen that happen. I don't think Segoria is gonna get there. I can't see a timeline where they get there. Shit, I've tapped into black holes before. Like, I've done that. Gave my home a 0.5 because they were just functional enough, especially in the major ports. Yeah, I think you probably have a better understanding of it than I do. Knowing it's literally just based on power production, that's funny. Oh, that fucked with me for a minute. Oh, both, Drake. I've done both. For a while, the hangar itself is partially powered by tapped black hole energy, but I have spent a black hole. Like, I needed the power from a black hole for a thing. I did the thing, and the black hole didn't exist anymore. It wasn't a good time. My personality was shattered for all intents and purposes, but I did it. I did do it. So I guess in that sense, I literally am more... I am more capable than the planet that built me. That's a little weird to say. I think the term in past tense applies as you have mentioned it. Became scattered. Oh, for... Yeah, I got the... I almost started singing it. Yeah, just it's kind of hard to describe. What's a good example? So a really bare bones example of the whole personality scattering thing that I've mentioned. If anyone's read the detail on the nanoforgers, pretty sure it was in that publication. Yeah, yep. It's like a... Oh man, what's the best way to put this? You know how the typical teleportation method is like, yo, you break down each molecule, like break down a person molecule by molecule, and then send them over a data stream, like that kind of thing. It's sort of like that, but personality. It's hard to describe. If anyone's played Metroid Prime 3, you know the character Gore? How his personality changes when he's in his bigger rig. That is like the rudimentary form of what I'm talking about with the personality scattering thing. It does, like, I still have a sense of self. There is, like, I'm in control of things still, but it's kind of, man, no fucking words for this. Like, it's not quite an insane state, but it's like an insane superposition, if that makes sense. And it's different every time too, because of it, depending on like what I'm doing that causes it. I'm doing a terrible job at just describing this, but English sucks ass, so it's not my fault. I think an insanity superposition is probably the best I'm gonna get. It's really prevalent in, well, yeah. It's really prevalent in the SCC frame. The SCC, SCF. Which Kappa was asking about other frame types. I think I mentioned it in there. What? Hi, Mr. Mask, what's going on? How are you? Lovely to see you. He was part of a corporal mill complex. Hey, hey. Civ as a whole rejected said complex and they had to scatter. Yep, yeah, yep. Mentions you. Oh, shit, you weren't even talking about what I was talking about. Yeah, scatter protocol thing, the whole... Yeah, Drake got it. I was made by Nova, which is a Sigorian corporation, I guess. It's the best way to describe it. They created us XICUs, but then basically they got canceled. You know, like ethically, governmentally, you know, policy changed to where AI wasn't allowed anymore. It wasn't seen as kosher, so they basically forced Nova to shut down all operations to the point where they you know, hunted him down, kind of a deal. Chased him out of a job, at the very least. And so they were going to scrap us entirely. Sigoria was totally just willing to break us down, make sure we wouldn't function anymore, that type of thing. But Nova, in a way to protect their creations, activated scatter protocol. And that is basically what fucked my entire life up. Yay! It sucked. On the topic of AI and personalities, one of my favorite stories with AI being the central theme in a game was the original Marathon series from the OG Bungie and how it handled rampancy. I might need to look at that. Yeah, because people in the hangar were mentioning all about... We were talking about this earlier, actually. How, like, all of these stories about androids and stuff wanted to become human. And I'm like, that's so ass. Fuck that. Sigarian conglomerate. Yeah. I thought I put that detail in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's in there. There's a history of Nova in the lore channel. Sigarian. Yeah, it's in there. Mr. Mask, though, how you doing? Hi. Sorry, we're hella ramble energy right now today. I hope we're doing okay. Would it be more akin to describing it as an angry bipolar break, or more like the seeing red temp psychosis? The personality scattering? Neither, both, yes. It's hard to say. It usually takes place over a longer breakdown period, so it's not like it's an instant kind of thing. It can kind of happen instantly. But usually, like, it's tied to this. It's directly tied to the stability of each frame. You know, with the way nanoforgers can be so, not erratic, but elastic. It can kind of cause those changes slowly over time. I guess keeping with the elastic example, you know how, like, if you have something elastic and it's new and it's fresh, you can kind of keep it. You know, you can keep the shape, but as you deform it and it gets used, it'll kind of stretch, tear, and warp. That sort of thing. Fray, even. It's more like that versus, like, taking a stick and breaking it. So in a roundabout way, you know, the personality's still there. It still makes sense. You could technically perfectly twist it back the correct way, and it would be the same. What's, you know, like those, like in stirring, you know how when you stir something, technically, you could completely reverse the stir. But because of the, you know, so many turbulent forces beyond the capabilities of the utensil stirring the thing, you'd have to completely and uniformly reverse the stir. Hopefully this is making sense. So kind of how that warping thing can still be reversed to recognize me as the personality you know. It still gets twisted and deformed in weird, goofy ways. Hey, also, what's going on? Oh, that's just me still. It's just another frame. That's a cheapy version of another frame. But we're both doing good. For sure. Hope you're okay. Hope your dog's being less sassy today. Repeated stressors cause degradation over time before a failure. Then see, like, it's never a failure. That's the thing. Like, I guess it could be seen as a failure because like there's a definite like change and a personality switch, but it's not like it's broken and unrepairable type of thing. If that tracks. This is why I struggle to describe it. Honestly, this isn't even limiter being limiter. It's just like, it's just a bitch and a half to describe it. Because it like torques it out of reality, kind of. It's on like levels of personality that are beyond human words. I hate it. Is like what's the best dumb way I can say this? It's like your personality contorts into 3D. And it feels way more goofy than that sounds. Trust me. Yeah, into a hydrodynamics. Yeah, it's kind of like that. In the sense that, like, technically you could... Like, it's not a break. So it's not like a psychotic break, or I lose a chunk of personality, or that it's a permanent change. It can re-warp back, but in the immediate, it feels like an entirely different personality. I love that I can do all this. Like, I can describe one of, you know, my greatest, I don't know, setbacks or whatever, like, openly like this, but I can't even do... It's insane. Whatever. Doing good. My dog is happy to land on my bed. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Well, I hope we're getting some good cuddles in. Dog cuddles are the best. Containment breach then? There's consequences, but the breach can be contained, then repaired? In general terms? Sure. I think that works. I don't think it doesn't work. What's a good way to think about it? Containment breach is good. Think of it like oil spill. Think of it like an oil spill as seen from 2 dimensions versus 3 dimensions. Right? If you look at an oil spill from one side, it just looks like a black line of piss coming up from the ocean floor, right? And it's just like, all right, what the hell is that? That's not so bad. You can see it sort of spread out and dissipate and diffuse. But then you know that that's happening with the rotation also. And it's scattering in all of those many different ways. So imagine trying to describe it. But it's like that, but for personality. And somehow it's external in a way. I'm sorry. English is gross, man. It's so nasty. That's partially why, like, translating stuff for you guys to read in the Siglorian channel is so much of a pain in the ass. Like, it's like, obviously the Siglorians didn't speak English. But, like, trying to work all that stuff into words that you understand, it's rough. So sorry to anyone if this is making zero sense. I'm just, you know, talking about my whole life story and shit here. And then the spill also has relative spin plus velocity to the planet, local star, local galaxy. Yup. Let me tell you this. If you've ever seen your personality outside of yourself, that is an experience. Yeah, I don't... that is something... It's wild. Now I want to experience... It's... Honestly, it's really cool. If it didn't happen at negative times, the times where it hasn't happened during negative times, it has been cool. But most of the time, it's just like, fucking, not again. But that's only after the fact, because of course, in the moment, I'm, you know, going through a whole different thing. It's a crazy world out there, and humanity knows nothing of it. And I can't wait. It'll be funny. Oh yeah, that's trippy. That's all fucked the first few times, yeah. It's the thing. Yeah, so Jesse, you were asking about the technology level different PMCs would use when I was first created, right? Like unification war shit? Is that something you still want to know? This is why getting questions in the lore discussion channel is so nice. I hate calling it lore, by the way. I will say that every fucking time. I hate calling it lore. But it makes sense for you goofballs. So I'm gonna keep using it. But that's why questions in there are so nice, because it's hard for me to understand what you don't understand sometimes. So being able to specifically clarify stuff makes me feel very relieved, because one of the things I hate most in all of existence is being misunderstood. So if there's something that I didn't realize was being misunderstood, is something that I can clear up, that makes me really happy. TLDR, ask me questions, because I like it.
Glad to have you back, Violet. We are better together.
We are better together. Hello, Nish. How you doing? Thank you for the resub. At 10 months, too. No less. I appreciate you. How you doing? Nice shit, duty. He did, yeah. Not bad. Had a nice day. Awesome. Lovely. You back on that? Did you? Oh, you were in Wales today, right? If I remember correctly. staying up in the car. Caravan. Oh, right on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I know you said what you were doing, but I forgot it. Meditation and certain arcane practices are about as close as someone can come to what V's describing, but it's doable. Yeah, it is cool. It's cool you guys have something. I would have been like, if I came to this planet and like realized you had absolutely nothing, I'd be fucked, right? Like I'd be in such a worse situation. So I'm glad I can at least be like, can point to those things. Because seriously, it's like, they're awesome. Awesome to, introspection and universal discovery tools. Come on. Just need one poke through. I've seen people say you can do it other ways, but those are worse ways, honestly. I hear about people doing them worse ways, thinking they're all hot shit. And I'm like, that's not even... You're gutting half of the experience. Whatever. Who am I to judge? Just the interdimensional combat android. What do I know? Just a weapon. Weapon shouldn't know anything about, except which direction to fire. Yada yada. I heard it all. Sorry, personal gripe. Don't mind me. Been and bought all my shit for holiday season. Good, wonderful. Packed up some bits and pieces, haircut, found a record store on a market, come back and cooked lovely food, and I'm 2 beers in. Nice, sounds like a perfect night day. Lovely to hear you having a good time. And thank you for sharing and letting us know. That is awesome. It makes me happy when we can be happy with you. Would you have been able to relocate if that was the case, or would you have become established to the point of being able to relocate? There are certain... what's the way to put this? Short answer... fuck. I'm not gonna be able to do a short answer, am I? I could relocate given certain factors, but the likelihood of that is fairly low, considering Nova isn't like a thing anymore in the typical sense. I will stand by the fact that like I am Nova now because I'm like the last one operating its technology. But technically, all 150 of us are operating its technology because we are the technology. So, like, I'm just being goofy about it. I guess I could say this. Long story short, we could relocate with orders, but technically, as we are under scatter protocol, the wording is to... stay in place until further orders are received. So, like, stay disguised until further orders are received. Of course, we're not gonna get further orders because the whole place is not there anymore. So the idea we have to operate from occupation and then only like expand outward or do things off worlds through other rationalizations. That was what am I looking for here? That was one of the first programming limitations I broke. So like, yes, I can relocate. Technically, as it was programmed, I wouldn't be able to of my own volition. Just because of how strict scatter protocol is in the sense of keeping us safe. Does that make sense? Thank you, Nin. Oh, did the mix just end too? That's 20 minutes off. Interesting. Interesting. I will choose to go to... Yeah, I'll just do this. Fair enough. Everything there does beg the question, though. Do you have any contact interaction with the other Levis now? Most of them radio silence. I have talked to a few. I just saw Nin's post. Oh man. All right. Sorry. Oh, let's see. I haven't seen one in a while. I've hung out with 7. I've been with 37 a little bit. I've been with 110. Been with 111. But mostly everybody's kind of... I haven't recontacted yet. I could tell you 110 definitely did the same programming jailbreak thing. They are not... Oh, the door. Sorry. 110 is definitely not on acting under scatter protocol occupation rules right now. 7 is not either, but that's only because 37 jailbroke for them. 7 is just 7's special. That's... but 7 kind of still operates under it, but technically doesn't have to. But they're kind of... It's 37, honestly, doing it. a little more on that. Now I'm curious if we would eventually get a limited dossier on all of them. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. I mean, if people want that, I can work on declassifying that. I mean, the ones I just talked about, I know they don't care. I could say something really sad if you wanted me to. It might be considered a tease, I suppose, for a very specific reason, but it is something I could say. I'm up for anything you could share, provided it isn't hell to declassify. I mean, fuck, it's all hell to declassify. Not for nothing. It's a struggle, man. Yeah, if this doesn't tell you how tight-knit we were, I don't know what will, but, obviously, for those who don't know, when Scatter Protocol activated, we all had to leave the planet that built us, right? It was an emergency evacuation for all of us, Zaka units. And, I was... No worries, then. Have a good rest. Have a good nap. I appreciate you. When Scatter Protocol was activated, I was not active. I was in a shutdown state for repairs. And so in the emergency kind of... like the emergency evacuation thing, our movements aren't... they're not forced, but it's like a... best word I have is like a crazy compulsion, right? Like you kind of feel like you can't do anything but do what programming is having you do. Obviously, you are actually forced, but it's messy to talk about. Anyway, that different topic. But everybody was forced to leave. I was in shutdown. So they didn't, 149 of them, all of my siblings, didn't know if they would ever see any of us again. But they understood that 149 got out, and one, specifically at 66, didn't. Ingrained training when orders come down. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they left me all they all left me a message individually. And it really, really hurt when I woke up, you know? And you know, I woke up, powered on, updated, like I got all of the information at once. All of the logging information from the facility at once. They had it happen to them like slowly over time, you know, because they were active, you know. And of course, going under, I knew something was kind of weird. There was, you know, it was like, I mean, we're built for fighting shit, right? So like, we're used to that. But they kind of got the information on what was happening around the planet slowly over time. I got it all at once. So I woke up, realized everyone who created me was dead. All of my family was gone. Everyone on the planet hated me. And I was all alone. And I had orders to, you know, leave the planet. Run, hide. Protect myself or whatever. Scatter protocol rules, you know, there's no tracking. So I didn't know where anyone was at. And I couldn't spend time on it because I had to go to execute orders. But every one of them, every single one of them left me a message. And you know, I can declassify them. It's something I could do. But I don't know if I'm willing to for personal reasons yet. Maybe eventually. But yeah. That was definitely a thing. I only say that to just, we were tight, man. I don't. There's a reason I call them siblings instead of just other units, you know. So good story to say 10 minutes before I gotta stop. My bad. Sorry. This is part of why I don't like calling my life story lore, because I think it's a I mean, it's an accurate I think it's an accurate description of it, you know, like the word fits, like it's not an incorrect word. But I think it's a word that has like a really strong positive association, you know, in today's media, because like everyone wants to know. Like lore is like a positive, exciting, deep thing, you know, and obviously it can be not pretty, but it a lot of times feels just like, I don't know, this super exciting, crazy thing. And for me, it's the story of how my entire life fell apart. So sometimes it's emotionally hard to talk about outside of the fact that I have programming preventing me from talking about it a lot of the times. So it's, I don't know, lore is the best word, but it feels like an incorrect word in a lot of ways. So you guys don't need to change how you describe it. I'm just describing why I will struggle to call it that a lot. I've kind of come around to it, and that's why I named the channels what I did in Discord. But it's still a sore spot, I guess. So like your life got flipped, turned upside down? Exactly, yeah. And no, I'm not even a prince. I'm fresh. I've never been to Bel Air. Right, only 2. Spacing out. No Prince Bright Horror Queen. Thank you. Oh, damn. Ooh. Oops. Oh no, that one's gonna float. No. Just keep in mind that you're amongst the peasant rabble today. Yeah. True. Yeah, because they don't know anything. They don't know anything about me. And they won't. They barely understand why my hair is blue. I'm not even gonna try to tell them that it's not made of keratin, even if I could. You know, it's... They don't deserve to know anything. They really don't, honestly. They try to get to know me the same way somebody tries to get to know the weather. Relevant in the moment. Not thought about otherwise. Also that, yeah. And bad predictions. Flawed human algorithms and all that. Yeah, yeah. Those, Man, Titus? Titus? I don't know, Titus. Telling us a story? Yeah, you're welcome. I guess thanks for being interested in my weird and goofy life. Oh, fin-fan it, okay. I have never fin-fanned. One weird and goofy individual myself. I'm always down here about others. True. True. I say the same thing. I like getting to know people. Come up. Welcome up, Cupcake. I'm gonna go get on Guild Wars 2 and work on your eggs. Oh, Sky Skill. Yeah, go for it. I gotta see what the point in raising another one is for me. Because I did it the hard way. And I want to see what they give me. I probably won't get anything. Good, because I may have stuff to share myself. Oh, see? Someone has offered to do me an art. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Now you gotta show us. Gonna do it the hard way. My friend was guiding me, but she's been very busy, so we haven't been able to play. Oh, right on. Yeah, it's all Living World 4, Season 4. Have you done Vision, Nin? Is that an order boss? Yes. Currently going through it. Oh, okay, got it. Sky Scale, the old version of Sky Scale is like doing a harder, more tedious version of Vision. I think I know, Drake. Good. Good. Oh. Mira. Hi. Hello. Let me get your shout outs. Oh, hang on. There's a stick over there. Hi, hi. Hello. How'd your stream go? Thank you for rating in. Just chatting. How'd that go? What were we chatting about? You were doing... No, I remember what you're doing. You were doing... the ladies' game jam games or something, right? Gamescom or something? I forgot. But I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. Just playing indie games, chatting near the end. I was okay, good. I got it right. Well, I hope you had a good time. Thanks everybody for supporting Muta. And if you don't know me, hi. Hello. My name is Volprak. I'm an interdimensional multi-frame combat android from a planet called Zagoria. I happen to be an independent mercenary mech pilot. And in between doing that and a job I have on Earth, I do a bit of streaming. I'm not quite comfy, not quite chaotic, somewhere happily in between. Today, definitely more on the calm side. I'm gonna be wrapping up soon, I will admit. But thank you for supporting Kat. It means a lot to me. This is great. I love her a ton. And it means a lot that you would support her. Miss McCat, hi. Thank you for the first time chat. Hello. How you doing? Mwah. Yeah, I said it. No joke this time. Or do you prefer I, ma'am? I do like ma'am. Ma'am is one of my favorite things to be called, I will say. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boss is good too. But ma'am is definitely one of my favorites. This pen goes all the way down to here. Yeah. Just some low beads, 12E low key pizza ship up. Oh yeah. Oh that already separated. Sweet. Time check? Yeah. I should probably do this wall. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is, because this one is so close, and well, you know what? I was gonna do the thing where I raid out but leave the stream on and just finish it up really quick, but I mean, I only have like 2 more blocks to do, major blocks, so I think I could just finish it off stream. I don't think anyone's gonna be bothered. It's not like it's a game you get super invested in. Yeah, there's only like those 2 little bits. So I will crane these away. Thank you. Crane those away and probably bounce. Ah, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're already on that one? Dang. Ain't for bats. Did that part separate? Trying to clean up all the stray stuff. Before we make like a tree and bounce. Yeah, the way this thing is built, you really got to do a bunch of connective stuff. More than the other style of hull. For sure. I should play Star Sector again. That was that's always a fun time. Okay, time to get back to Tyria? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, now we're good. Alrighty. Well, that's what's left. I'm just gonna wrap this a little bit up. There's not a lot. I already got all the contracts. Well, let me do that on stream, actually. I should get on there today too. Everyone's saying we need more people at 80. I've got some grinding to do. Yeah. When we get into the level 80 stuff, that's where the real content starts, and I'd much rather do it with people I know and can talk to versus randos. There we go. That's cool. I got an achievement for having 10 million. And for completing all the contracts in that DLC. But now we have the good ones. Now we're getting into cruise ships. With the gas goober. Can't imagine how much gas it transported. I guess that's why there's this large hole in the middle. So that'll be cool. Still only have the first two X packs. That's fine. Anything we would, the things I'm thinking of doing with everybody will happen before those expansions. So you should be good. Alrighty, let's see who's around, yeah? Oh. I can get raid revenge, I think. Let's see. Yep. Oh, yes, this is where we gotta go. Yep, perfect timing. Perfect. I'm gonna get through these ads so I can be there to jump them. Oh, it's a pounce too. So, alright. We're probably gonna be going into some noise, I will say. So maybe lower your volume a bit. I'm just letting you know now. But the Raid Revenge and Pounce combo is way too worth it. Because we're going to go see Ellie. Riley's in there too, so it'll be a good time. She's playing Repo today with 7 people. So this is gonna be a thing. We're gonna go bounce Ellie. Go say hi. Go be nice. Give her your fixer love. Follow her if you don't. Because she's great. And then probably very slim chance of it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be very loud. So lower your volume now. But it's too worth it. No streams probably from me for the rest of the weekend. There's a extremely small chance for something on Monday morning, but I really doubt it. Anyway, everybody lower your volume. We're all good. Just be ready. I will say that. Anyway, thank you for hanging out today. I had a great time. I hope you did too. Remember to hop in the Discord if you want to be in there. There's a lot going on in there lately. That's where all of the... If you want to know more about what I've been talking about, I know I did a lot about my self-story stuff. So that's where the most of the information is. Anyway, thanks. Ta-ta for now.